Man charged after allegedly killing customer purchasing phone. A man has been charged with murder after he allegedly killed a customer who was in the process of purchasing a cell phone from him on Monday, December 2nd. Charged is 26-year-old Brandon Ennis, otherwise called Twinny, a laborer from St. Andrew. He is also charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition in connection to the death of 21-year-old Jermaine Francis, otherwise called Pluck, of Elliott Avenue, Kingston 8. Reports from the police are that about 7:30 p.m., Francis was purchasing a cellular phone from Ennis when the now accused pulled a firearm and opened fire, hitting the victim. The police were alerted, and on their arrival, Francis was seen with gunshot wounds to the head. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Ennis was later arrested and charged following a question and answer interview. His court date is being finalized. PNP saddened by passing of Jesse Ripple Primary School principal and wife. The People's National Party has joined others in expressing deep sadness over the tragic passing of the principal Onis Stevens and his wife, Kamisha Lindsay Stevens, who were killed in a car crash in the United States on Friday. The PNP, in a media release on Sunday, said their untimely deaths are a devastating blow to their daughters, the school community, and the nation at large. Deputy Shallow Minister of Education and Community Development, Dr. Kenneth Russell, expressed that this time of immense grief calls for the entire community to join together in supporting the family, particularly the late couple's daughters. As a community, let us come together to reflect on and build upon the values of excellence and service that Mr. and Mrs. Stevens so passionately championed, Russell stated. He added that Stevens was an exemplary leader whose vision and dedication transformed the primary school into a beacon of excellence and who served the education system with distinction at both the primary and secondary levels. Russell said Stevens' unwavering commitment to excellence and his force on the holistic development of students have left a legacy that will endure for generations. He also described Lindsay Stevens as a pillar of strength and kindness who was dedicated to improving the school and its community. Dr. Russell emphasized that the Ministry of Education and the school administration can count on the full support of the PNP as they help the community heal. The PNP also extends its full support to the teachers, staff, students, and parents as they navigate this tragic situation, Russell noted. Our thoughts and prayers are with all who are mourning the loss of these remarkable individuals. May their souls rest in peace, and may their legacy continue to inspire and uplift us all, he added. 5 people killed in crashes since the start of 2025. 5 people were killed in crashes on the nation's road during the 5th day of the new year. Vice Chairman of the National Road Safety Council, Dr. Lucian Jones, made the revelation. He said among the dead are pedal cyclists and 2 pedestrians. Noting that the crash had occurred in different parishes, Dr. Jones reiterated the road fatalities must be prevented.
5 persons have died in 5 days in Jamaica. This is not a good start. This is not the start we're hoping for, to try and ambitiously reduce the number of people who die in 2025 to 20% less than 2024. In 2024, we had a 14% reduction. 60 lives were saved. This is a big thing, but we need to go better. So far, 2 pedestrians have died, 1 pedal cyclist, 1 pillion passenger, and 1 private motorcar driver. They have died in the West, St. James again, Hanover, Westmoreland again, St. Andrew North, and St. Mary. We need to put a stop to this very quickly. Let's it balloons out of control completely.
75 gallons of counterfeit rum uncovered during police operation at illegal distillery in St. Catherine. Approximately 75 gallons of counterfeit rum was discovered during a police operation at an illegal distillery on McVicky's Lane in St. Catherine. Head of the St. Catherine North Police Superintendent Hopton Nicholson said several bottles, sealed and labeled of popular liquor brands were also found and seized. Superintendent Nicholson cautioned against the illegal practice, noting the danger it poses to the public.
Operation was carried out in the St. Catherine North Division of Olawa Road at McVicky's Lane. Our premises was searched and an illegal rum distillery was discovered. We recovered about 3 5-gallon rum containers with rum, and also there were 2 of the larger drums I think that would be the 30-gallon drums, those big drums. Yeah, there are about two of those having some. They are in the process of making a number of bottles and seals were also seen. So the illegal rum was no arrest was made. There were also remnants of what appears to be a stolen car parts that was also recovered at the same location. But the investigation will continue in that regard. These activities are very dangerous as the process by which they do the distill can be explosive and you can hurt can bring harm to persons or damage to property and also, the actual rum itself is not passed by the Bureau of Standards, so they don't know what they're consuming. So it is serious health risk. It's additional health risk.
Teachers quit after no pay. Several staff members of the Early Years Learning Center in Portmore St. Catherine have quit and are urging parents to reconsider registering their children at the institution, which has been labeled delinquent by the Early Childhood Commission (ECC). According to Chair of the ECC, Tricia Williams Singh, the institution is not registered to operate in Jamaica. The administrative staff was approached last year to comply with regulations, but to date, they have reportedly not done so. The ECC is now deliberating the way forward and told reporters that the school should be shut down. Former vice principal of the institution, Shellyan Jones, who resigned last month, warned parents about registering their children at the institution, stating that teachers have not been paid for December. She added that some educators are not planning to return to the institution for the new school term that starts today. Jones said the principal stated that the school had no money to pay staff for December. The principal was letting me know that there are parents who still have outstanding salary, which to my knowledge I don't know of. I've been having talks to parents, and the majority of the parents I've been talking to, they paid their fees for December term already. Maybe one or two had some outstanding, but that didn't add up to even $35,000. So there is no way that could have paid staff, she told reporters. Reports are that some parents have since pulled their children from the institution, and teachers are resigning rapidly after not receiving payment for last December. According to the former staff member, calls to the principal and message requesting their salary have gone unanswered. I have my kids to look after, and it is still a struggle for me. I have my son's school fee to sort out. I don't pay my child busman as yet, and I'm not hearing anything. There is nobody backing for us, she stated. Imagine going through the Christmas holiday. It was bad enough the principal never paid us for August, and I had to find money in order to get my son prepared for school for September, and you don't look at it and say it's a holiday. I had to go out without, thank God for my family members. What would I have done? She questioned. Jones alleged that there are several administrative issues at the institution, and for months staff members worked to keep the school afloat for the children and parents who have already paid tuition. However, she said many have now reached their breaking point and are leaving the institution. She said some parents have also been warned to withdraw their children. I am mad, honestly, and I wish I had people who would bat for the staff right now because it is unfair. We show up every day regardless of what was happening because of those children and the love that we have for those children and respect we have for those parents. And to know nobody can't respond, we work for it, we show up. All when some of us don't have any bus fare, we show up. It's just really unfair, she stated. Reporters retrieved three contact numbers for the principal of the institution. However, multiple calls to each number for a comment went unanswered. A former member of staff who asked not to be named said the parents who did not heed the warning to withdraw their students could face a harsh reality if the school resumes this week. They are planning an opening day for the new term, but I am saying with staff not being paid, each time they are going to have a different set of staff members, with people resigning because no old staff member is returning. I'm not sure what is going to happen there because at the moment they don't have a staff. I don't know who is returning from last term, but most of us said that went on December. It's over. We are not going back, she told reporters. I am angry because at this moment, nobody wants to be working with no payment. It doesn't matter what the job is, everybody wants to be paid because bear in mind, if we don't get paid, we can't provide for our needs. Nobody likes picking on others for stuff that they need, especially in these times when everybody is thinking about themselves, their kids, and what they're going to do, and all of that, she added. Another former staff member shared that she had big plans for this year. However, the lack of payment will severely affect her ability to proceed. It's a new year, so I'm kind of feeling a lot of emotions. I can't explain it right now. It is just distasteful. Nobody wants to be working and then, when it's pay time, you can't receive your pay, said the former employee. I wanted to go back to school, so I needed to get certain things done. I wanted to pay even half of my tuition, but I can't because he does not answer us. The last message I sent, I said, if the principal doesn't plan on paying us, let us know instead of ignoring us. For parents, some of them already paid for last year, so some for this year. Now everybody has to be starting over, and that's unfair, the former staff member added. In a warning to parents, the former employer urged them not to go back to the institution and to do a background check on any school at which they wish to register their child. I don't think it's a good idea for parents to register their children there. You have to do your investigation. You have to do your checks on places before you send your kids there. And do not ignore the red flags. Yes, it looks nice on Instagram and everything. But did you do a background check on the place? You have to do those things, she shared. What you see online is not always what you get face to face, the former staff member warned. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.